Hey guys, good morning. How are you? But today I want to talk about something I noticed. As I'm playing through the old games, I'm on the Gym 1. And I can physically say there's one first gym, that I physically had to redo multiple times to even get through it. Which I think actually makes the games more fun, because if the gyms are really hard, and you are someone who just goes in with your starter and you hope for the best, it means it may be 4 or 5 times so you finally beat that gym because you need to be strong enough to. But the game I'm talking about is actually right here, black and white. And as I said, I'm playing through all of them. So right now I'm playing through black version. But even inside white version of this game, I had to re-challenge the first gym twice. Inside a black version, I just had to re-challenge the first gym 4 times just to be able to get the first batch. And the reason why does make sense. They put it as like a restaurant. So, something about it is that you have the entree, which is the waitress, the main course, and then the gym leader, technically the dessert, so a 3-course meal. And the thing about it though is that what dessert you get actually depends on what starter you pick. Because all 3 gym leaders, because you get a different gym leader for every game file. So that means if you start up here with Snivy, which is one of the starters I had, you are battling Chili, who has the same Pokemon, they just have different monkeys for each one. But still, they are more likely to use Work Up than any other move, which increases their attack, and if you are not fast, you are not going to be able to attack that Pokemon in time to stop any attack it makes. Because even one Work Up increases its attack and special attack, and most of the moves that these Pokemon that the one right here, Pansear, Pansage, and Panpour, are going to be using special moves. So when they increase their special and physical attack, they are increasing it to a point where your starter cannot handle the battle. You have to have something else. Now if you choose Tepig, like I did for this game right here, where I just battled this guy 4 times, you get Chess, who is the water specialist, and he uses Pansear is this one, Panpour. He uses Panpour. And same thing. It was mainly came down to my Tepig living on 3 HP on the final attack for me to be able to get that final hit off, because I used Flame Charge against his Lumpup to get my speed to a point where I would be the first one attacking no matter what. And then the last one down here is actually Silent, I think his name is pronounced. I'm not very good at pronouncing names, so if I said it wrong, I'm sorry. But he uses Pansage and Lumpup the same. And the same thing. You have, if this one's for Oshawott, it is not going to be easy. People want to say that Chan in Black and White 2 is so hard. He uses normal types. If you go to Celestial Ranch in Black and White 2 and you don't have Tepig as your starter and you don't want to train Tepig up to its 2nd evolution, go get Ralu. Because Ralu already is a fighting type. It knows counter, so any move that Pokemon does, you can easily hit back and kill it. And also, it gives you a great type advantage against that gym. Inside of this game, you don't have that. You have exactly 2 routes and exactly about 3 rival battles, and that's it during the whole entire start. And if you're like me, who does not want to go to like the Dream Yard until after you beat it, because the book shows that if you actually follow the book for the guide, it shows you come to Saffron, you take on the gym, then you go to the Dream Yard. So it means that you don't have that monkey as the option. So you're just going through battling so many times. So Chan, yes, is actually a pretty easy gym leader if you actually pay attention to the Pokemon that are around him. They give you counters. Just like I had right before the 3DS store shut down, I was able to buy the Dream Radar game. That game gives you 6 different legendaries, because you can connect Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Diamond, Platinum, and Pearl to it to get the extensions and get those legendaries for free in the game. You also get the 3 Weather Genies. And those actually can be, because I've actually done it where I've actually gone to the first gym and then I did all of Dream Radar. They can actually transfer over at level 10, which gives you a huge advantage. And you don't even have to go to the first gym for the Dream Radar. The Dream Radar is open from the beginning. You can go in and completely do it, and all they do is they change the Pokemon's level depending on where you catch it in the game. Like, in one of my save files inside of, I have the Dream Radar on 2 of my DS's, and one of them I beat. I got a Tornadus, the bird one at level 10, at level 30 because I had 3 gym badges. I got the second one, Thundurus, and then I got Landorus after the 6th badge, and it was level 60. So it does actually change what level they are depending on when you catch them. The lowest you can get them at is 10 though. That's what they set it as. Excuse me. But if you're someone like me, you can physically use that to get those Pokemon early. And you want to know what? Nothing is going to beat Tornadus in Gen 5. I'm sorry. Excuse me. And it's not like it's a bad. It's just Tornadus is very strong. And being the fact that it's part of the legendary trio, just like the dogs and stuff, means that it is actually something that is physically going to be strong enough to take the game. So those Mythicals actually did help. Especially if you started the Black and White games back when they were giving out Kalios, which was water fighting, even inside its Revolute form, you were not going to have trouble at that gym. But Kalios, even inside this game, would have trouble for the simple fact that inside of Black and White, they physically set it up so that you are not going to have an easy first gym. And I hear a lot of people complaining, oh, the first gym's always easy. No, they're not. They had times where they did actually make the first gyms very difficult. But you have to go back and actually play the games to understand that. And you can't just add in a bunch of Pokemon from your past games to make it easy. At that point, no, you're not actually playing the game, you're just running through it. But I did think it was interesting that out of all the games, this is the only gym where I've had to repeat it multiple times. After this, I never have trouble with Lauren. I don't have trouble with anyone else. But this one gym will give me multiple times I have to go through. But it's nice talking to you guys. If you guys liked, please like. And if you guys wouldn't mind commenting and subscribing, I'm trying to get to 500. And that's all. Have a good day, guys.